we're going to talk about what you can expect when you take your pet along for its yearly checkup at the veterinarian. Now, we know dogs can't speak, and look, that can be a good or bad thing, and they also age much quicker than we do. For every 1 year of human years, it's about 7 in dog years. So for these two reasons, it's very important you maintain a good relationship with your veterinarian and take your pets along for a yearly checkup. The things we're going to be checking are, first of all, their weight. About 40% of all dogs are actually overweight. We need to feel their last 4 ribs, and if you can feel them, it means everything's under control. I'm also going to be checking out those hard to get at areas, such as their teeth, and BJ's teeth, they're beautiful, nice and white and shiny, fantastic. And also their ears to make sure there's no signs of infection down there. I'm going to talk to you about the food. What sort of food are you feeding your pet? Are you feeding the right sort of food for the certain life stage of your dog? Puppy food for puppies, adult food for adults, senior food for senior dogs. We're also going to cover off things like hearts. I can listen and just make sure that everything internally is okay, and I can hear any murmurs or any rhythm disturbances, and if necessary, order some more tests to make sure everything's okay. I'm going to be looking at the coat, the general coat quality, look at the skin for any dermatitis, make sure everything's okay, there's no itching or scratching being a problem. And a little tip too, always have a good look at their nails. Just make sure they're not too long, or make sure there's any problem there, and they're all fine. Well done, Beach. And if your pet's older, in fact, dogs who are over 7, up to 25% of them can have some problem internally that we're not aware of. We may request that we take a blood test to make sure everything's okay. The other thing we take particular attention to is the eyes, making sure the sight's okay. We have a good check to see if there's any lumps or bumps over BJ that could indicate a possibility of a cancer. And finally, arthritis. How's our joints? How are we getting around? Are we okay in the morning when we get up first thing? And so now over to you. Preventative health care. Have you actually been giving those worm tablets I asked you to during the year to your pets? How are you going with the flea prevention? Is that all up to date? Vaccination. Don't worry with vaccination. I've actually got everything on the computer. Everything's fine. That's why it's good to have a good relationship with your local veterinarian. Because you've got to remember, we're actually partners in your animal's health care. And together, we can make decisions and formulate plans to ensure that your pet has the healthiest and happiest life possible.